Coinbase just dropped some huge news that they're going to be adding these 4 tokens to their 56 million users on their platform. This is absolutely huge for anybody who's currently holding these 4 tokens. Congratulations. If you check your account right now, it is going parabolic because everybody's getting excited because these smaller cap tokens, I think almost all of them except for Enjin, yeah, these other 3 are all on the second page of CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. They are in the over top 100, so top 100 to 150. So that is really big. And before we get into all that and the news of the data and where these are headed, my name's Caleb, and I do full-time research and investing in the biggest things that bring me the best ROI, and that happens to be cryptocurrency right now. And I'm aiming to take my investments and retire very, very early. So if any of that sounds interesting, you guys want to follow along the journey, I put out all my research for free, and I bring that to you guys. I invite any kind of discussions, reach out to me in the comments or on my Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and join my journey. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe, join that journey if that sounds interesting to you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look into the article. So 1inch Enjin, NKN, which is a new kind of network, and Origin token are launching on Coinbase Pro starting today, Wednesday, April 7th. They do this every time. We've talked about this on the channel for besides last week for some reason. They skipped last week. Maybe they had too much going on with their Coinbase's direct listing. Every Tuesday or Wednesday, they've dropped coins. This is the first time we've seen a 4 token drop. Usually it's 3, or in one case it was 1. But anyway, they're dropping these, okay? So starting today, you can start transferring these tokens into the platform. And then on Friday, April 9th, around 9 a.m., you'll be able to trade them. And the order book's going to be very small in the beginning. So if you're planning on trading these on Coinbase Pro immediately, I would highly recommend you wait at least the first hour or so, let the order books, go. And it's very risky to trade these by market orders, just because the order books are very small. So we may see a big spike and then back down just because there's so many people putting market orders in immediately. So just be careful and cautious of that. So yeah, 1inch, if you guys aren't familiar with 1inch is a decentralized exchange. They're kind of similar to Uniswap and SushiSwap, except 1inch, they offer the best rates by discovering the most efficient swapping routes across all DEXes. Okay, so they're kind of like the kayak of decentralized exchanges. Okay, Enjin Coin is a really big coin in the gaming community. It's an Ethereum token that aims to make it easy for individuals, businesses, and brands to use non-fungible tokens, and it is used to directly back the value of NFTs minted. So Enjin Coin is actually the only one that's within the top, I think 50. I think it's rank. Let's look really quick while I have it up. Top 57 coins. But the rest of them are very small cap, and I'll get into the data and how much they've blown up in just a second. NKN is a new kind of network. That's literally what NKN stands for. Is a public, this one, by the way, before I get into it, this is the most interesting of these 4 to me, okay? So before last week, I didn't even know about this coin or know that it existed. And now I'm kind of bummed that I didn't invest in this one a little bit sooner. I'm not quite yet, just because it's going a little crazy right now. This is more of a sell the news type of moment for me, but it's very interesting. So it's a public blockchain that aims to use the economic incentives to motivate internet users to share network connections and utilize unused bandwidth. So, if anybody's seen the Pied Piper from, what's that show called? Silicon Valley, that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to take something similar to what Theta did with sharing bandwidth and peer-to-peer sharing of that, and making it easier for people to share bandwidth. They're doing that, but instead of just for video sharing, it's for the entire internet, or at least Web3 internet, okay? So people can do these without servers or anything, or any middle server or whatever involved, and it can just be completely peer-to-peer. And there's some brilliant minds behind it. I highly recommend you look into, actually we'll look into it here in a second more in detail. And then there's Origin token. So Origin token is kind of the best way I can explain it is, and this is a very simplified version, so all of you OGN token holders out there don't attack me right away, but it's kind of like a Craigslist or OfferUp, or those of you who are out of the US, like a Masari or Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so it's aiming to be a peer-to-peer marketplace that uses the power of blockchain. Okay, and people can do it completely peer-to-peer and not have any middleman involved, sell things online like eBay. I guess that one would have been probably the best example right away, eBay, but without the eBay fees and all that stuff. So I think that's also a very interesting one coming up. So right now, as it is alt season, we're in full alt season swing. We're going to see small cap tokens like this one blow up, every other day. But at least it gives you a good see during these bull runs what happens and why people kind of hold these altcoins for times like these. Just make sure you do your research and you don't just buy these right at the peaks of any time. I'm not saying that these are at the peaks, but just do your research. Make sure you know and you believe in the fundamentals of everything. You know the tokenomics, circulating supply, max supply, all that before you just dive in. Anyway, so Enjin up 19% over BTC today. That's just in one day. Let me go to the last 7 days here. In the last 7 days, it actually peaked up around 263. And even though Bitcoin and Ethereum's all pulling back, it's still maintained up in that area. So 23% above Ethereum. So man, that would have been a fantastic trade yesterday had I made that before the announcement. And then 1inch, we talked about this as well. Wow, it's already up 26% against Ethereum in just one day since this announcement. Let's go look and see here. So you can see here, it was trading right around $5. And then can you tell where the Coinbase announcement was? Look at that big jump there. And then also pay attention to the volume. So the volume was pretty low, 261 million, 24 hours. And then we just bumped up all the way to 435 million. Now this is going to calm down. And if history is any indication, I'm going to show you some of the last token drops that Coinbase did. And they did the exact same thing. As soon as a tweet came out, boom, had this shoot up and then immediately calmed down somewhere back in the range. I'll show you again here in a second. By the way, I want to ask you guys, I'll take a break here and ask this question. Do you guys think that obviously it's illegal, insider trading is illegal, but surely Coinbase knows, and there's probably a handful, maybe 100, 200 people that know which tokens are about to drop. And it'd be interesting to see how many insiders are buying up millions of dollars of these coins. And then as soon as it's announced, they sell them off up here. That'll be interesting to see. We may not know that for years down the road, but that'd be kind of crazy to see that. Yeah, this is 1inch. I'm sure you guys are well aware of 1inch. It's very interesting to me. I think that although it does have a lot of competition in the DEX, I think DeFi and decentralized exchanges are definitely going to take over the next 10 years. So does 1inch have a market share of that? I absolutely think so. So Coinbase is launching their direct listing, as I talked about, which is why they're getting all these tokens out. And Coinbase is valuing at an insane, I think I read today that it's 125 billion is the current valuation that they're going to have as a company. Now keep in mind that Square, the company that Jack Dorsey owns and created, is still only at a $95 billion valuation. So Coinbase is going to immediately jump all the way up to above a valuation of that. Now they have had some, big numbers and profits in Q1, but I think that has a lot to do with obviously cryptocurrency is blowing up in Q1 right now as well. But my point is, sorry to ramble on there, but my point is I think that eventually decentralized exchanges are going to take over what Coinbase is doing. So if Coinbase has a $125 billion market cap right now, this one's only at just under 1 billion. Okay. And there's not that many of them out there. So I think the market share eventually, even beyond this market cycle is going to grow. That's my opinion though. Let me know what you guys think. And then again, I talked about this one, but this is that new kind of network. Okay. If you guys haven't heard of this one, it is extremely interesting to me. I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this video are already well aware of, the team behind it and everything. It's very interesting. Okay. So they're trying to build the internet of Web3 and a fully decentralized way and peer-to-peer of people sharing network and kind of going, like I talked about a second ago. Here, let me just go straight to the website. yeah, it's a really interesting project. I'm still looking into it myself, but the team that they have behind it is insane, brilliant people who have built some great things. So new kind of network, NKN, definitely look into that. Look at how this one's blown up. This one's crazy. 50%. If you made this trade yesterday, big congratulations. You just 50% up your portfolio in Ethereum or Bitcoin, almost 50%. That's insane. So, and it was even higher earlier today. We went up to almost $1. And I definitely see this, in my opinion, if I'm going to make a confident prediction here, I think as soon as this hits Coinbase within the first like month or so, I could definitely see this going to $1 at least, because $1 seems to be like such a mental thing for people. And again, markets are made by just people trading, right? Once it gets close to $1, everyone starts saying, oh, we're gonna hit $1, we're gonna hit $1, and then it almost becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So whether it's right now or, you know, when it hits Coinbase or a month later, I could definitely see that this is gonna hit $1 and potentially more. So let me know what you guys think about new kind of network. And the last one is Origin Protocol. Like I talked about, the eBay, I should have said that at the beginning, the eBay of Web3. It's very interesting to me as well. And again, I'm not invested in any of these four yet. I definitely should have been yesterday. I'm sure we're all saying that right now. But I stick to my main like four that I'm really confident in. And when I make a trade, I don't just sprinkle in a little bit. I go heavy because I'm confident in them. So no one could have really known, unless you're an inside trader, that this kind of move was going to happen. So obviously I'm joking when I say, wish I would have bought it yesterday. Kind of. But anyway, yeah, this one's up 41% in just one day over Ethereum. That is insane. That would have been a really nice little trade to make on the day. But I want to show you guys the last token. So Anchor, let me go back to Coinbase's. So this was just today. And if we go back to March 23rd, Anchor, Curve, and StoreJ were dropped. I made a video about that. And then I just want to show you really quick what happened last time. So can you tell where the last one was? So last time we had the announcement and then the huge run up. And this one's the reason I use this as an example. It's rank 94. These other ones are 104, rank 128, and rank 102. So they're all kind of in that same market cap range. And yeah, this one just went from 74 cents to $1. I'm sorry, 11 cents a dollar. That would have been crazy. 11.7 cents. And then they always do this. I should say most of the time do this. They spike up a ton, look at the volume since the announcement. And then they calm down, people kind of sell the news, and then it has like a run up again. This seems to be the pattern I've seen on the Coinbase listings. Coinbase, I saw an article the other day that talked about, because the tokens that are added on there usually do something crazy like this. I'll tell you why. I've talked about this before on the channel, but the reason, you know, there's a sell the news and then there's a lot of adoption from 56 million users finding out about it. It's because of Coinbase Rewards. So Coinbase Rewards teaches people about new tokens and they pay them to learn about them. So Stellar, I haven't done this one yet. I need to. I've done it on all the other ones. You can earn, I think I've already earned up to like $55 through my Coinbase. Literally, you just click this, watch a 2-minute video, and then answer like 2 questions at the end. You can do it as many times as you want, but the whole thing literally takes like 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, you can earn $10 of Stellar Lumens. And if you guys haven't already signed up for Coinbase, you can earn $10 for free by using the link down below in the description. Make sure you use that link. And then when you sign up and deposit or trade your first $100, you will earn $10 in free Bitcoin. And then way more than that. As soon as you watch all your videos, I think you can watch up to like, you know, there's probably, I want to say 6 tokens that are out right now. Mine aren't showing up because I already watched them all and I took the test and I earned, or not test, I shouldn't say, a little quiz, and I earned my tokens. And now I did that like 6 months ago. I think all that's worth up to like $150 now. And I need to hurry up and do my Stellar. So anyway, use that link down below. Also, let me know what you guys think about these 4 tokens that have dropped. Are they going to continue this parabolic move that they're doing? Are you guys already invested in these tokens? Let me know. I'm really interested in some of these, especially these last 2 over here. I already kind of know a lot about these, but yeah, new kind of network and Origin token are very interesting to me. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thanks.